people have been asking the questions in terms of, so how long does it stay on the surfaces? How long does it stay on metal? How long does it stay on my clothes? How long does it stay on my palm before I touch my face in any way, my eyes or my mouth? That's the only way you transmit it by then. This is the reason why medics say once you touch something, you have to clean your hands. Wash your hands as many times as possible, 14 times if you can in a day, and every single time you're about to eat, and sanitize as much as you can, because the water and the soap will kill the virus off your hands. The only way it gets into you is through your eyes, your mouth, and your nose. And by the way, you touch your face almost 24 times in an hour, most of it subconscious. So this is the lifespan of the coronavirus on surfaces. Once somebody sneezes, the droplets can go up to 4 meters. An average of about 2 meters, that is. And they can stay in the air for up to, get this, 45 minutes. So if somebody sneezed and you walked through the droplets and they've been there for 45 minutes or less, you will definitely catch the coronavirus. That's the main reason why some of the issues that are being pushed is for you to wash your hands. So let me show you the next one here so that you see it's still the lifespan of the coronavirus on different surfaces. Once somebody sneezes, then it goes to the clothing or mask. It stays up to 12 hours, okay? So this is the main reason why also having the mask is a tricky situation, because the mask also captures some of the droplets there. And if you don't use it correctly, then the medics have said that the masks are for the people who are affected, the people who are taking care of the sick, and for the medics as well. I've seen some people having masks and then lowering them out of their faces and they keep speaking. In the event there are any droplets that may have been there and they stay for 12 hours, your chances of getting it without even touching your face becomes even higher. So now you know that once a sneeze happens, it can stay in the air for 45 minutes. If it's on the clothes, it can stay up to 12 hours. So that's the reason why you should always ensure that you're clean. Let me show you the next surface just to see what happens there in the lifespan of the coronavirus. Again, when you sneeze and it goes to glass and the metal, it stays up to 5 days. All right? So this is the reason why we cannot emphasize cleanliness enough. Droplets stay in the air for 45 minutes. They stay on surfaces and clothes for about 12 hours. Now they can stay on glass and metal up to 5 days. So this is the reason why also you should avoid leaning on metal surfaces or any other places. And that's the reason why the matatus, people are also saying that you'd have to sanitize and clean most of the surfaces as many times as possible. Because if it can stay there up to 5 days, you can imagine if somebody who has a droplet touches a surface like the one I have back here, then it means it has to be cleaned several times and several times before, because it can stay up on this surface that I'm looking at right now for up to 5 days. So let me show you more updates and see what else is there on the lifespan of the coronavirus. Once a person sneezes, if on a piece of paper, it stays 4 to 5 days. So one of the other things is, if you can avoid having a piece of paper, the better, because then it stays there for 4 to 5 days. That's the reason why that paper has to be disposed, and because there's really no way of sanitizing your papers. So just avoid the paperwork or dispose it as soon as possible. Immediately somebody has coronavirus or a sneeze or flu-like symptoms, it stays on the paper for about 4 to 5 days. Let me show you more if there's something on the lifespan as well of the coronavirus, on what stays in surfaces. Plastic, on plastic, it stays 6 to 9 days, all right? 6 to 9 days on plastic. So that's the reason why you shouldn't really share, even if you're in self-isolation in the same house and there's suspected the person who came back, your relative or someone like that, may have been exposed to the coronavirus. You cannot use the same plates because it stays there for 6 to 9 days. That's the reason why some of the plates and the utensils need to be then specifically for the person who's been isolated or the person who's on self-quarantine. It cannot be mixed with the others because it stays on the surface for 6 to 9 days. Let's see what else we have here and show you how long it stays on the surface. Once somebody sneezes, skin, it only stays for a few minutes. So this is the best part of the coronavirus conversation, because now it stays on your skin for a few minutes only. And that's the reason why you always have to try and wash up. That's the main concern there. Wash your hands as many times as possible in order to get it off your skin. It only stays there for a few minutes, but the thing is, you touch your face almost 24 times subconsciously every single time. So if somebody sneezes or you touch a droplet, it will stay on your skin for a few minutes, and it will not go through your skin until you touch your face, your mouth, your eyes, your nose in any way. And you do that a lot subconsciously. That's the reason why you have to clean as much as possible, right? Let me show you one more here of the lifespan of the coronavirus. how long it stays. Once somebody sneezes on wood, it stays up to 4 days, all right? Pieces of wood, it stays up to 4 days. Now you know everything you need to know about the coronavirus. That's the main concern of how long it takes in different surfaces and why you need to